This issue was introduced to this ummah in the 4th century, and it was introduced by the Fatimiyun. The Fatimiyun are a group of Shiite who curse Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman, who believe that the Quran is incomplete, who said that Aisha radiallahu anha is a zaniya. All of those things that they believe, they have ilhad. These are the people who gave us the Mawlid and Nabawi. Just to give you an idea of who these people are, who they are. In the 9th century, these people, they came from Egypt. They went to Mecca and they made the blood of the Muslims halal at the Kaaba. They started decimating and killing Muslims at the Kaaba. They started taking the women and raping the women and killing the women and the children at the Kaaba. If you were a free person, they caught you, you became a slave. If they didn't kill you, they took you back to Egypt with them. They didn't stop there. These Fatimiyun, the dead bodies of the Muslims who they killed, they picked their bodies up and they threw them in the well of Zamzam. In the well of Zamzam. Out of all of the places, it goes to show the nature of that individual. The Arabs have a statement, if you want to become famous, urinate in the water of Zamzam. Because everyone's going to say, oh, that guy urinated in Zamzam. Because it's well known, if anyone does a sacrilegious act like that, he has no deen, no taqwa. But he'll become famous for the wrong reason. The point is, every Muslim loves Zamzam. They threw the dead bodies in the Zamzam well. They didn't stop there. They went to the Kaaba and they took the black stone off of the Kaaba and they went with it back to Egypt. They took the Muslims who were living in Mecca as slaves back to Egypt, those who they didn't kill, and they took with them the black stone. Now, I'm not a worshiper of the personality of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and I'm definitely not a worshiper of a stone. The black stone, we don't worship it, as Umar said radiyallahu anhu. I know that you're just a rock. You can't help me, you can't harm me. But I saw the Prophet kiss you. If I didn't see that, then I wouldn't kiss you. But still, the black stone is a symbol of our religion. It's a symbol of our religion. It came from the heavens, it came down. The Prophet said it was white as the driven snow. But when the people touched it and kissed it, it became black because it's a kafara. It takes off the sins of the people who touch it correctly. They took the black stone for 20 years. These are the people who gave us the Mawlid al-Nabawi. Where is the intellect of the Ummah of al-Islam? Where is the intellect? Someone comes to me, someone enslaved me, my grandfather, my forefathers, took me from the country I came from, changed everything about who I am and how I live, what I believe in, and then he's going to give me a gift and I'm going to accept it. I'm going to look at him as an enemy, as if he is crazy. He has to give me something for me to take that's indisputable. He gives me a glass of water, I'll take it because I need it. But I'm not going to take anything from my enemy, especially when that enemy is an enemy in religion, in the deen. What I believe and what he believes is diametrically opposed. Those are the people who gave us the Mawlid al-Nabawi, curses of Abu Bakr and Umar. After that, they did the Mawlid al-Nabawi, the Muslims did the Mawlid al-Nabawi for about 80 years, 85 years. And then a group of people called the Ayyubiyun, they took over. They defeated the Fatimiyin and they took over. The Ayyubiyun stopped the Mawlid al-Nabawi. In the 5th century, after 500 years, they stopped the Mawlid al-Nabawi because the ulama said this is not from al-Islam and they were in control, so they didn't let it happen. For over 200 years, there was no Mawlid al-Nabawi. Over 200 years, there was no Mawlid al-Nabawi. Started in 400, it was stopped at 500. It started again in the 7th century. In the 7th century, it was reinstated by a king during that time, the king of Irbil. His name was Muzaffar Kawkaburi. This man, as Al-Imam al-Suyuti mentioned, he mentioned about what he did. He cooked for the people 5,000 roasted lambs. He cooked for the people 10,000 chickens. He gave the people 10,000 bowls of cream. He gave the people 30,000 bowls of sweet dishes. He gave the people who made poetry. If you made a nice line of poetry for the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam speaking about him, he will give you 1,000 gold dinars. And then Muslims started to do this all over the Muslim world in different shape, forms, and fashions. As you can see here in the city of Birmingham, where the people, they look at the Mawlid al-Nabawi as an Eid. They put more energy in the Mawlid al-Nabawi than they do for Friday. Friday is a legislated Eid. It's our weekly Eid, something you're supposed to do a lot of things concerning it. You're supposed to wear nice clothes. You're supposed to smell nice, certain things you do. Some of the people put more emphasis on the Mawlid al-Nabawi, or just as much, like the Eid al-Adha and the Eid al-Fitr. But when you ask them where does it come from, they don't even know it came from the Fatimiyin.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another edition of the History, Community Life and Diversity of Muslim Americans here in New England. I am Hasson Rashid and I'm your host. I'll be with you for approximately 25 more minutes with the History, Community Life and Diversity of Muslim Americans in New England. That was Imam Tahibat and his version of the history of Mawlid and Nabi. So I extend a happy Mawlid and Nabi to you, all those out there who are observing the festival of Mawlid an-Nabi, which signifies the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May his soul rest in peace. La ilaha Muhammad Rasulullah. I believe in Allah and Muhammad is his prophet. And so we'll get back to Iman and the history of Mawlid an-Nabi, which began today. That's January 23rd until 3 days from now, 3 days of festival. It should end around the 26th. Some folks observe it later. Some folks in the Islamic community observes it earlier. So what we're going to do is get back to that video, which was provided through the courtesy of YouTube and the Green Lane Masjid. That's Green Lane Masjid. If you want more information about that, you contact them. That's greenlandmasjid.org. Okay, and another thank you to Mr. Wayne Robinson, our cable caster, the person who's responsible for getting us on the air, getting us out to you each and every week. So thank you again, Mr. Robinson, for allowing me to come to appear once again to all you out there in our viewers space. And it is excellent being with you, and it is also a great achievement to come into your lives once again. Okay, I'm Hasson Rashid. This is the History, Community Life and Diversity of Muslim Americans in New England, and I greet you with the ancient Arabic greeting of peace, and that is Assalamu alaikum and happy Mawlid an-Nabi. That's the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad, which will run, festival will run from now throughout the week, rest of the week and the weekend. So, okay, right now I'd like to turn to CCTV, January events. A lot of things going on, and I'd like to remind you that you still have time here in January for a lot of courses, training programs, and there's a big neighbor media open house information session that's coming Tuesday, January 29th, 7 p.m. So if you'd like to learn more about CCTV citizenship, journalism programs, and how you can get involved, learn journalism, multimedia skills, and report on important community issues. Correspondents are volunteers who cover stories happening in the city of Cambridge through blogging, photos, audio, and videos. No prior technical experience is needed, as training will be provided. But an interest in Cambridge community issues, interest in Cambridge issues and reporting on them is a must. So there's also classes, training. Let's see, the next. That's tonight. Well, if you're not registered, you have to register, pre-register for these courses. So you missed that one, but there's the beginning Final Cut Pro class, Final Cut Pro X, and that's January 28th, so you still have time to register for that. So that course will be held at 6 p.m. Okay, there's a social media for non-profit series. Okay, the next class they'll be offering is strategizing in social media, Wednesday, January 30th, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. And there's also sharing its power, how nonprofits can utilize social media to expand their constituency. It's Wednesday, February 6th, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. So you got plenty of time for that one. So there's a school year production screening, Thursday, January 31st, 6 p.m. Join us for a screening of video created by teens in CCTV Youth Media Program. Okay. Mini courses, free mini courses coming up. Okay, there is free mini courses, navigating your web browser. That's January 29th. February 5th, sending emails for job inquiries. February 12th, backing up files. February 19th, getting connected, the ports on your computers. February 26th, Internet Security 101. So this drop-in program is absolutely free. Come anytime, no sign-up needed. It's all jobs seekers welcome. So this is some activities here designed specifically for job seekers. That's on Tuesdays from 3:30 to 5 p.m. at Cambridge Community Television. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna try to get back into our program. So if you've heard anything that you think that you're interested in, I advise you to contact us here at CCTV, and telephone number is 617-661-6900. We're located at 438 Massachusetts Avenue in the heart of Central Square. So if you've heard anything as far as training and classes are concerned, please contact us and let us know that you'd like to register. Okay, all right, okay. So getting back to Muhammad, may his soul rest in peace, slowly with Salam, legacy of the Prophet filming. Okay, there's a there's a screening, a film screening, since this is the period that we in the Muslim community, Muslim American community, and throughout the world, internationally, celebrate the birth of the Prophet Muhammad. May his soul rest in peace. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, and he was okay. So there, I guess, as part of the Maulid and Nabi festival activities, they'll be holding a film screening on the legacy of the Prophet. Okay, that's a legacy of Prophet film screening that starts January 24th at 5:30 p.m. and it ends at 8 p.m. And that's the Al-Walid Program Events Film Screening, Harvard Events Public. Organizer Prince Al-Walid bin Tal Islamic Studies Program. And that's, they're at the CGIS South Room, S020. That's CGIS South Room, S020. Phone number is 617-495-4055. That's 617-495-4055. And they're located at 1730 Cambridge Street, Cambridge, Massachusetts. So if you're out and you'd like to take part in some activities for the this period, Maulid Nabi, you're invited for a Legacy of the Prophet, a film screening at 1730 Cambridge Street, Cambridge, Massachusetts. And that starts at 5:30 p.m. and it runs to 8 p.m. on January 24th. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little history about the Maulid Muslim holiday right now. Okay, celebrating Maulid Muslim holidays. That's starts today. Well, tomorrow. Some folks start it tomorrow, and it runs throughout the week, the rest of the week, until the weekend. Okay, Maulid Nabi, also known as the birth or birthday of Prophet Muhammad, Maulid or Maulid Nabi, is an Islamic feast that commemorates the birth of the Islamic prophet Muhammad. Muslims world over observe this day based on the Islamic calendar on the month of Rabi al-Awwal, with the exception of Saudi Arabia. Most other Muslim countries observe it as a national holiday. Okay, when will Mawlid, Muslim holidays, January 20, 2013, be celebrated? Mawlid Muslim holidays, January 2013. There are different dates for the Shiite and the Sunni Muslims, with the Sunni Muslims celebrating Mawlid on the 12th day of Rabi al-Awwal. Okay, both based on the Islamic calendar. Because the Islamic calendar is a lunar calendar, the date according to the Gregorian calendar keeps changing from year to year. According to the Gregorian calendar, Mawlid for 2013 for the Sunni Muslims will fall on Thursday, January 24th, which is tomorrow. And for the Shiite Muslim, on Tuesday, January 29th. So the date varies according to what sect or spawn of Islam you belong to. Okay, how will Mawlid 2013 be celebrated? Muslims the world over, including the countries of Pakistan, the United Arab Emirates, Indonesia, and India, consider it a public holiday because of the large number of Muslims. Every country celebrates Mawlid in a different way, with some decorating their homes, mosques, having parades, Quran reciting competition, Islamic concerts, but some celebrate by having a day in quiet and solemnity and increasing their prayers of worship to Allah and seeking forgiveness for past sins. Okay, happy Mawlid and Muslim holiday, January 24, 2013. Okay, with that said, I'd like to tell you about some upcoming events. Here in Eastern Massachusetts, the Muslim community in Eastern Massachusetts, there is the photo exhibit, Chinese Muslims in the 1930s. This will be held 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. ongoing until February 1st, 2013. So this is at the part of the Al-Awwad Islamic Studies program at Harvard University. And they'll be having the Chinese Muslims in the 1930s photo exhibit. Okay, that's also at the SGIS South Building, first floor lounge, 730 Cambridge Street, Cambridge. A selection of photographs from Reverend Claude Pickens Jr.'s collection. Harvard Yinxing Library, sponsored by Harvard Asia Center and the Prince Ali bin Talal Islamic Studies Program. Okay, Thursday, January 24th, gallery talk and reception photography exhibits Chinese Muslims in the 1930s. Okay, the Prince Ali Talal Islamic Studies Program in the Harvard Asia Center will hold a reception for Chinese Muslims in the 1930s. An exhibition of selected photography from Reverend Claude Pickens Jr.'s collection, Harvard Yancey Raymond Lund, librarian for the Western Language Collection, and the Harvard Yancey Library will offer comments on the collection and exhibit. So that's Thursday, January 24th at 4:15. And the photography exhibit will run from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. until February 1st. So, film, Muhammad Legacy, we've already went into that. And that's also at the CGIS South Building, S0220, 730 Cambridge Street. Following the gallery talk, reception in commemoration of the birth of the Prophet Muhammad. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, may his soul rest in peace. The Prince Awwal bin Talal Islamic Study Program at Harvard Asia Center was created. The highly acclaimed PBS documentary film, Muhammad, Legacy of a Prophet. The film follows the life of Muhammad based on historical records and on the stories of living American Muslims. Okay, February 19, Faculty Graduate Islamic Study Mixer. That's March 1st, 2013, a lecture of Love Arumni and his Mesnavi with the Omar Tukrul in it, sir. That's April 5th, 2013, the 5th annual Awwad bin Talal Islamic Studies Conference, Animals and Islam. So there's quite a bit going on over there. So if you like more information, you can contact 8 Story Street, first floor, Cambridge, Mass. 02138, or call telephone 617-493-379. Okay, Korean verse posted at U.S. Harvard Varsity. The U.S. Harvard University has posted a verse of the Holy Quran at the entrance of its Faculty of Law, describing the verse as one of the greatest expressions of justice in history, a Saudi newspaper reported Sunday. Okay, verse 135 of Surah Al-Nisa, Woman chapter, has been posted at a wall facing the faculty's main entrance, dedicated to the best phrases and said about justice. A Saudi student who studies at Harvard published a picture of the poster in his Twitter page, according to the Saudi Arabian language daily Ajil. Okay, I noticed that the verse was posted by the faculty of law, which described it as one of the greatest expressions for justice in history. Abdullah Jama said. Harvard University was established in Cambridge, Mass. in 1636 as the oldest institution of higher learning in the United States. So if you're around the Faculty of Law building, that's quite something to see. That's verse 135, Surah Al-Nisa, a woman's chapter, and it's posted there right at the Harvard Faculty of Interest of its Faculty of Law. Okay, we're running out of time, so we're gonna skip some of these, some of this information, and get on to some other things I'd like to bring to your attention. That's coming up in February. Okay, that's no, I want to get to this. I'll get to that later. But that's the annual presenter. That's the New Africa Marketplace Vending Space. No, we don't want that one. That's something else we're going to get into later. Okay, I like to the annual Muslim convention. It's coming up in I guess in October. So they're getting all ready for that. So they want you to register. That's the 24th Annual Muslim Convention. Register for, find out how you can set up a registration booth in your local masjid and community center and sell tickets. Assist in making this convention reflect on our unified ummah under the leadership of Imam W.D. Muhammad, and they extend their congratulations to President Barack Obama and Vice President Joe Biden. And their prayers, supports, and appreciation are with you and our great nation. Okay, find out what committee suits you best. That's getting ready for this annual Muslim convention. If you'd like to take part, they're offering positions on the committees to bring this convention into existence. So find out what committee suits you best. General program, event manager, finance, site venue, market, street team, publicity, culture, children program, youth program, young adult, registration, vending, business expo, hospitality, general volunteer, speaker, presenter, workshop coordinator, on-site volunteers, printing, publications, and ad journal. And these are just a few things that you can become involved with if you'd like to become a part of performing the 24th Annual Muslim Convention in Chicago. I think that's where we're going to hold it. Last year they held it in New Jersey. This is not a local event. This is our national convention, organized and participating conference call, discussion after Juma and Dawa. All hands are needed. So if you'd like more information on this, you can contact that's the Ministry of Imam W.D. Muhammad, 24th Annual Convention, and inquire about this. They're located at www.wix.com. That's wdministry.wix.com/24th-AMC, and learn all about what you can do if you want to become a part of organizing this, putting this 24th Annual Muslim Convention together. Okay, I got one more thing I'd like to present to you before we get out of here. Okay, the Nation of Islam. That's Nation of Islam, Mosque number 11, over there at 10 Washington Street, I think that is. That's in it's 10 Washington Street, Grove Hall, Dorchester, Mass. 02121. And they would like to bring to your attention that if you'd like to hear The Nation Speaks, you can hear them at Touch 106.1 FM, Saturday 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. The Nation Speaks, Sunday 7 a.m. 8 a.m. The Unity Hour, Sunday 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. The Nation of Islamic Hour Power, Sunday 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Confirmation Hour. That's the Nation of Islam on Touch 106.1 FM. So that's something else you can do if you're like to get with the Islamic spirit. Okay. I'm Hasson Rashid, and this has been for the last half an hour. This is Community Diversity of Muslim Americans in New England. We may have not covered everything that we would have liked, but we've done our best. We tried to get some information for you. So before I get out here, I'd like to send out my well wishes to all those Muslim Americans who are confined at home, sick, in the bed, ill, or in hospitals. My concerns and my best wishes go out to you, so get well soon. And I'm Hasson Rashid. I'd like to leave you with this little thought. So if you find yourself in a position of authority, think of God much, act with justice, because superior wisdom cannot be subjected by inferior wisdom. Until I see you again next time, I'll leave you with the greetings of peace. ISLAMIC.
This issue was introduced to this ummah in the 4th century, and it was introduced by the Fatimiyun. The Fatimiyun are a group of Shiite who curse Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman, who believe that the Quran is incomplete, who said that Aisha radiallahu anha is a zaniya. All of those things that they believe, they have ilhad.